What's going on, guys? It's Rahman, and as you can see, we are talking about the Air Jordan 33. This is the latest and greatest on what Jordan Brand has to offer, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about this sneaker because I don't know about you guys, but I was really hyped about the Jordan 33 for a couple different reasons. One of them mainly being, I think people forget that the new Jordan that comes out every year, it's still a Michael Jordan signature sneaker. Like, if you could imagine a world where Jordan never got old and he never retired from the game of basketball and he was still playing in this NBA, this is the sneaker that he would be wearing. It's just like the Jordan 3, the Jordan 6, the 11. The Jordan 33 is still part of that family. It's a continuation of the Michael Jordan signature line. So I always get excited for the new Jordan that comes out every year. And I was particularly excited about this shoe because there's some new innovative technology that we have not seen on the basketball floor before. And that's what Jordan Brand is calling their fast fit lacing system. Now, as you can see, if you pick up the shoe, there are no traditional laces. You can't lace these things up. You can't put the rabbit through the hole around the tree and back in there again. Instead, there's this strap in the midfoot. And when you pull this strap, you'll hear the shoe click. And the more clicks you hear, the tighter that lacing system gets and the tighter it will lock you down. Now, to get your foot out of the shoe, all you have to do is pull this black and yellow eject cord on the medial side of the shoe. You pull that, bada bing, bada boom, your foot is free to go. Now, you're probably wondering, why did Jordan Brand implement this system that we haven't seen on the basketball floor before? Well, this kind of lacing system is very similar to a familiar lacing system in golfing and hiking shoes called the BOA Fit System. In that system, there's basically this turn dial. You turn it up and it tightens up the laces. Very similar to what's going on here with the Jordan 33. And if you actually take a look at the outsole, you'll see this little watch dial thing. It looks like the face of a watch. That is essentially the BOA Fit System. It just has a different mechanism with these two pull straps instead of a turn dial. And there was actually a leaked Kobe Bryant sneaker that leaked on the internet that showed that shoe having a BOA Fit-like lacing system, but that shoe never released. It was just a leak. It was like an early prototype and we never got to see it on retail shelves. So technically, the Jordan 33 is the first basketball sneaker, at least to my knowledge, that has a lacing system like this. With a lacing system like this, you're going to have the same amount of tension throughout the sneaker, no matter how long you play. With traditional laces, the more you play, sometimes the laces can get loose and you'll have to tighten them up. But with this kind of lacing system and the fast fit technology Jordan Brand implemented in the 33, that is not a problem. The only way to loosen up these laces, theoretically, is by pulling this eject cord. If you don't do that, the laces will remain the same and you will be locked down until again you pull this eject cord. Now, that's a blessing, but it's also a curse because if your foot has some odd, weird shape or size, like we all do because all of our feet are shaped and sized differently, this means with this lacing system, you can't customize the laces to your liking. Let's say your forefoot is really wide, but you have really skinny ankles. Well, in a traditional lacing setup, you're gonna wanna tie up the top a lot, but not the bottom as much as the top. With this lacing system, you can't do it because again, it's even all around. Now, another piece of technology that I'm really excited about with the Jordan 33 is the cushioning system. As you can see, there are two zoom units outlined by these red lines on the outsole. The forefoot is a very large unlock zoom air unit, and that's got me super pumped because unlock zoom air is awesome. And when I was shooting around in these guys, I'm telling you, I was extremely pumped because that forefoot is so bouncy. I honestly felt like I could jump higher, and that's exactly what I want from my cushioning system. And that's exactly what the Jordan 33 has to offer with the forefoot. The back of the cushioning is actually a small hex zoom unit, kind of similar to what we've seen in LeBron lines in years past. Now, as for the rest of the shoe tech-wise, there isn't a whole lot going on here. The materials, it is a synthetic mesh fuse-like upper, but you do have some faux premium overlays. And I say faux because these synthetic nubuck overlays, they're not premium raw materials. It's just a synthetic nubuck. But I do like the overall look of it, especially this large piece over here on the medial side with that metallic gold pin with the Jumpman logo on it. I think it gives it a very clean look. It gives the shoe layers. It has a real off-white deconstructed-like vibe. I'm liking all of the straps, the cords, and not to mention this colorway is absolutely dope. You guys already know I love white and black, but the hints of red and metallic gold really put it over the top for me. I think it was really smart for Jordan Brand to launch this sneaker with this colorway. Now, another thing that I want to mention about this shoe is a little bit going back to the fit. I was able to try these on in store. So I tried a 10.5 and I tried a 10, and I opted to go down half a size. Now, last year with the Jordan 32, I was a size 10.5. But the reason why I went down here is because, I'll be honest, I was skeptical about this fast fit system. I wasn't quite sure how it was gonna perform. I was a little concerned with its performance, so I went down half a size to get the shoe as close to my foot as possible. Now, this midfoot, it did feel really tight while I was shooting around in them, and it did feel a little painful, but I'm hoping that breaks in. What happens if something breaks? Like, what happens if this strap breaks, or this eject cord and my foot's locked in there for all of eternity, or these thin lacing cords on the upper? What if one of those snaps? Jordan Brand said that this material is made out of the same things they use for parachutes. So if it's good enough for people falling in the sky, it's good enough for basketball players. But I'm just concerned, like, what if there's a freak accident and this snaps? Or what if the locking mechanism becomes faulty? You can't just replace this shoe with another fast fit system like you would with traditional laces in a traditional lacing system. I think it's cool. I think it's innovative. I think it's unique. But if it doesn't perform, it's not gonna be worth it. But that's pretty much all I have to say about the Jordan 33. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about these, because again, I think this is a really polarizing shoe. You guys already know my thoughts about these. I'm all in. I'm excited. I think it's worth $185. This 4-foot unlock zoom air is worth the price of admission alone, in my opinion. But again, remember, this is a signature shoe for the greatest basketball player to have ever played the game. So it should be expensive. That's why I think it's worth $185. But are they worth it to you? Let us know in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more content just like this, as well as stay tuned for my performance review on the Jordan 33. Click my logo right here on the upper left-hand corner to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and join the notification gang. My name's Aaron. It's been great having you. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.